Going into a spin in a net is inevitable. To master the superconscious and be in the creative structure and to pull magic out of the thin air and turn your thoughts into things, you're going to go into a spin. On this session, I want you to understand how to master the superconscious. See, going into a spin in a net is inevitable. To master the superconscious and be in the creative structure and to pull magic out of the thin air and turn your thoughts into things, you're going to go into a spin. Your unconscious has got patterns that it believes is important to continue to keep doing. So I want you to understand this as you're going to go into a spin. Being triggered and pulled into a spin isn't a sign that you're not mastering the superconscious. It's just a sign you're human and that this is going to happen. So what I want you to understand is that many of your beliefs are transparent or invisible, okay? And so for us to understand what someone truly believes, we need to see the behavior. So as we go into a spin, what we realize is that is when we get to see our beliefs more than doing any session or any meditation. So a spin by definition is instead of going to where you want, you just start going around in circles, okay? And so you have many beliefs that are hidden or transparent. And we go through life completely unaware of them. It's only when we come up against creating something big that we notice it. So, for example, you go to start a business and you're told that you need to go put on video. Oh my God, I can't do that. Or, there's someone that you really like and all of a sudden you find out maybe they're not so authentic. Oh my God, what about this? Or, you get faced with the opportunity to invest money. You don't have the money. I don't have the money, instead of, staying focused on what you want. So this spin is very important because it's helping us bring unconscious thoughts and feelings into reality and we can see them. Okay, so you get to notice it and they can be completely invisible. In fact, most of the beliefs that are causing us to go in a spin were not visible until we started spinning. We don't actually know they're there. So it's actually a good thing. Okay, so limiting beliefs are beliefs that limit our expression of our true nature and purpose. Our true nature and purpose is to be a superconscious creator, bringing thoughts into things and inventing a new world, right? And so by making the beliefs visible and by going into a spin, it's a good thing because you can see where you need to sharpen. So I want you to get this. Everyone has an unconscious agenda and a strategy, and that agenda is to keep themselves safe, to survive, and to do that, to belong in the family they grew up in, okay? And so our unconscious strategy is to belong in that family. So a lot of times, anytime we're trying to do something that we haven't seen our family do or done before, our unconscious starts to go, holy crap, I don't know if I'm going to be able to survive in my family if I now make all this money, or if I'm now famous, or if I'm a failure. How will if I don't work hard, how would I fit in my family? So it doesn't know, right? It gets to go, how's this going to happen? And so the truth is that the spin isn't reality. It's helping you see your patterns, okay? And so I want you to get this, is old patterns of meaning making and behavior, as limiting as you think they are, or as pointless as they may seem, are actually there for some really, 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 really good reasons, like really good. They're operating there and they've held together the fabric of your consciousness so that you've been able to survive up until this point. And so it's done a very good job, okay? And so it doesn't think there's anything wrong, and you shouldn't either. In fact, the fact that you survived and that you're here is kind of in part the fact that there's a part of you that really wants to make sure that it belongs in its family and society, okay? And so we must recognize this. We can't get all like judgy and, oh my God, my unconscious keeps stopping me. Well, actually, it's doing its job. It's what it's designed to do. So our internal conflict is this cosmic joke where a part of us is there to stay safe and belong and keep doing what we've always done. And then another part of us wants to grow, evolve, change things and invent, right? And so we've always got this constant battle going on. So going into a spin is inevitable. If you're going to go out there and create new, right, something that you've never done before, a new body shape, a new relationship, a new family, live in a new place, to go on a holiday, to start a charity, start a business, write a book, a poem, an art, whatever it is you're going to go out there and create, right? You haven't done it before, because that's what's exciting. It's exciting to go and do things you haven't done before. If you've already done it, it's repetition, it's not creation. So you're going to go do something you've not done before. As you go for it, by definition, you haven't done it before. So by definition, it's different to what you've already survived. And that is against what your unconscious wants. So the more you go for big things, the more you got to expect the spin. You see? And the more you expect the spin, the better you relate to it. You go, oh, cool, I'm going in a spin again. And so it's not a problem to go in a spin. In fact, it's inevitable. And to master the superconscious, it's not not going in a spin. It's how quickly you notice it, refocus on what you want, and then you recode that which is stopping you. Okay? That is the key. See, creating should be play, should be fun. The problem is that most of us don't experience it as play and fun because we're too busy fighting our unconscious. We don't realize that we can actually just recode and let it go. So creating should be play and it should be fun. In order for you to reorient to play and fun, there are 4 core choices that we teach in our work. And these really help you to stop making everything so serious. One is, I create a life I love. Most important thing, do this first. Second, healthy and vital body. Third, be the predominant creative force. And 4, live your true nature and purpose. Because if you rise to that first and you have those, creating can be fun and can be play. So I want you to get this. Mastering the superconscious is not about not being triggered. It's not about not going in a spin. It's how quickly you get back focused, back at that higher vibration and in the creative structure. Hope you enjoyed it. On the next session, we'll dive into this even more. Bye for now.